early season picture of the NBA comes into focus. It'll be the Orlando Magic facing off against the Miami Heat. Orlando, Miami, up.
And we see Eric Spoelstra giving the team their marching orders. It's time for some hoops at the American Airlines Arena, home of the Heat, and we're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. The Heat trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Miami. They've come out of the gate strong and are off to a terrific start.
Kev, you live for rivalry games. I played in quite a few of them during my career, and the intensity is palpable. You can feel it. You can taste it. These games go to another level, and it's only because you're facing a rival. Games like this, players love, and they leave everything on the floor in an effort to get the right outcome.
A look at the Magic starting group. Nelson and Carter are manning the backcourt. Lewis is out there with Brandon Bass and Howard. And for Miami, Chris Bosh and Ilgauskas in the middle. D-Wade out there with Mike Miller and LeBron. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Stan Van Gundy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him.
Carter outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Well, this guy is a real pro. Zydrunas Ilgauskas, 7'3", 13th year out of Lithuania, Clark. Last season, he set a record for games played in a Cleveland Cavs uniform. Special player.
Yeah, he really is, and one of the most popular players in the history of Cleveland sports teams, not just the Cavaliers. He was traded away around the trading deadline in the Antoine Jameson trade, was waived and then returned to the team. But he started to show his age a little bit, but a remarkable career considering the foot injuries he had early on.
Those are good points. Here is Carter. And it's Carter again missing. As we see the Heat here, they were 32-20 last year in the Eastern Conference, good enough for the 5th seed.
They might have wanted to avoid the 5th seed had they known they were going to end up facing the rested and focused Celtics.
Yeah, the Celtics really took it to the Heat in that series, like you were saying.
Boy, that's a superb job of maintaining concentration after contact.
At the line for the Magic,
no good there. He's unable to convert on the three-point play. You look at the trade from before last season, Magic acquiring Vince Carter cheaply, but he's slowing down, it looks like, just a little bit.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, there's no denying that. Players don't want to make excuses, but rumors came out in February that his knee just wasn't quite right.
I'll have to monitor that more.
Yep.
And it's the Magic with the ball. It's a three-point game. High risers like Vince Carter put a lot of wear and tear on their knees. You start to get into your mid-30s and those joints just stop cooperating.
Yeah, they don't always completely shut down, but they certainly take a little more work to get going, and you saw evidence of that, I think, with Vince Carter.
And Miami has possession. The Magic getting the bucket. Here's Bosh. Can't hit, so Orlando will take it the other way. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
Fairly evenly played series between these two teams last season. One reason they were neck and neck at the top of the conference.
Carter, let's go with the three. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson. Carter's got 5 now. Heat on offense. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Boy, I love what I saw down low, partner. You can handle your business in the paint like that. Oh, man, that gets me excited. Positionally playing well to maximize rebounding opportunities. That kick-started and ignited their offense.
Ilgauskas, good. And they match up really well.
Kevin, they really do. Sometimes it comes down to the X factor when these two teams play. And really, it could go either way. They're that evenly matched.
Here's Nelson. Carter outside for 3. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
Well, I think the defense was a little loose on him out there, so you don't mind him trying from that range, especially with his shooting touch.
And here now the Magic. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
The job they did on the offensive side of the ball was excellent. Actually, it was great. They took care of every possession, getting a good distribution of their shooters, got a nice flow at the offensive end, and had their shooters, their key shooters, in a good rhythm early on.
On defense, Orlando, following the miss by Chris Bosh. Bosch against Nelson. Carter outside. Tosses it up. And it's Carter again missing.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Shot's good by Bosch. Bosch has got his first bucket of the night.
Speed is only part of the equation here. He's not blinding quick, but he was determined to take that one to the rim.
Wade against Nelson. Here's Howard. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot two. A big point of contention for Howard last season. Shaquille O'Neal has fired a few shots his way for copying the nickname.
Yeah, Shaq said at one point, Kevin, and I'm quoting here, "You tell me who the real man is." I think both have been worthy of that moniker in their careers.
Nelson against Miller. The three from LeBron kept alive. Second chance shot. Miller outside. Rashard Lewis pulls it in.
Hey, he can hit from that range. I think he missed that one, but the defense is going to want to tighten up on him out there.
Shoots from 12. Bass can't get it to go. The Heat with the lead. Wade with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Howard with the steal.
There was too much congestion to let that one go. Not a good pass at all.
Miller against Nelson. Carter for three. No good. And it's the Heat taking it the other way.
He hasn't been able to get on track here.
Miller, the pass to Bosch. LeBron dishes. Kicks to James. Again, the miss by the Heat.
There's another example, Kevin, of how they're hustling to all the missed shots to get an edge in the rebounding area.
Bosch against Lewis. And sinks it from three. Lewis has got himself on the board with three there. Miami trailing. LeBron outside. Ilgauskas against Howard. And it's Ilgauskas missing. And here now the Magic. And here's Nelson. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Outside Carter. Good. And a nice assist from Nelson.
Kevin, that's just not good defense. You can't be giving players of his talent level looks like that. Come on now.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Well, you look at Miller. Second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
One of the great things about the three-point shot is that it gives the fans an opportunity to anticipate it going down. And when this guy touched the ball, everybody thought it was going to be splash.
To end the run, Dwight Howard grabs the board.
So far, he just can't get one to go from the field. It's just been one of those kind of games. Kevin, they're fighting extremely hard right here. Bit by bit, just trying to pull away.
Here's LeBron, who picked up 27 points in their last win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Here's Bosch. Miami no good on that time either.
This is one of the key reasons why they're losing. You have to get more production out of your core star players.
Pass to Carter. Wade against Nelson. Back to Carter. Lets loose for three. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. The Heat trail by 7. LeBron outside. And it's Carter picking him up. LeBron against Carter. To the paint. The steal.
Things got jammed up near the rim, and that left a golden opportunity for the steal.
Here is Bass. Here is Nelson. Looking for his first bucket of the game. And it's Carter again missing.
It's not been a day to remember, but if they get the win, I'm sure being the team player that he is, he'll be fine. Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Here's Nelson. About 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Baseline jumper. Bass can't get it to go. And here comes LeBron. Knocked loose. Howard with the steal.
They certainly haven't been very good here in the quarter in regards to protecting the ball, Kevin.
Miller against Nelson. Carter, the pass to Howard. Over Bosch. Howard can't hit. The Heat trail by 5. One thing you have to look at with the Magic, Clark, their best players are still pretty young and a great position to be, in a position of strength for a long time to come.
You love to see a nucleus of young, developing, hungry, talented players, and that's what the Magic have.
Here is Carter after the Heat pick up 2. About 3.5 minutes left in the first. Here's LeBron. Nails it from close range. LeBron's now got his second basket of the night. So with the Magic, do you think they can continue to build around Howard? Will they have the resources, I guess, will they have enough money?
Oh, yeah, I think so. I mean, it's a no-brainer. I mean, you've got the preeminent center in the league in terms of athleticism, what he can do defensively and on the glass. He's still a work in progress offensively, but he's a guy you build around. He's your pillar and your anchor, and I look for the Magic to be in the thick of contending for championships going forward.
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, the whole league has been buzzing about this Miami team. The superstar talents of LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh all on one team. Some criticize them joining forces, and they know they have a target on their backs. But Bosh said, we just had to take that chance, and we were not afraid to be great. So we've jumped in the water. Now it's time to swim. Can they stay afloat, guys? Back to you.
I think they'll find the waters just fine. Thank you, Doris. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here is Chalmers after Rashard Lewis hitting a 3. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Can't nail the step-back J. Pass to Nelson. That falls in on the layup coming off the feed. Nelson's got his first basket of the night. Here's LeBron. He has 5. LeBron left side. Wade right side. Connects from 13 feet out. Wade's got his first 2 points.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
Lewis against LeBron. Now here's Bass. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Washington. Here's Chalmers. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Takes it up. Here's Ilgauskas. Offline with the layup after the quick pump fake. Now Nelson. Back to Lewis. To the right wing. Here's Bass. No good. And it's the Heat taking it the other way. Here's Wade. Hammers it in.
I love his tenacity and aggressiveness on offense. He's lightning quick and loves to take it to the rim.
You know, Clark, Wade gets a lot of credit for his offense, and deservedly so, but I think in some circles he's a very underrated defender. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that, Kevin. I mean, he isn't the biggest guard, but he can guard anyone at the position because of his speed, length, and strength. He's a pretty strong guy.
And that one's good by Gortat. Here's LeBron. He has 5. And here's Haslam. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Wade. Here is Carter. He's got 10. 41 seconds left in the first. Chalmers against Nelson. Here's Howard. And good from the low block. Howard's got 5. Here's Chalmers. Guarded by Nelson. Jones against Pietrus.
Uh-oh, a little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did. Here's Nelson. Defended by Chalmers. Chalmers against Nelson. Carter with the 3. Excellent D from Wade.
You can see it here early. They've come to play in this one, partner.
Oh, yeah, big rebounding advantage so far. There's the horn as we end an exciting first quarter. It's the Magic. They lead by 4.
Well, Kevin, they've been filling it up from long range. Those 3-pointers add up quickly.
And we'll be back in just a moment.